Yo YouTube! This is my video for Wednesday the 26th of February. I'm back on the road, hoping to finish off the last few days this month with a bit more positivity in terms of work. And yesterday afternoon I won a job this morning, picking up from Spalding and delivering to Atherstone near Birmingham. It was a long wheelbase van job, and the price that I got for it was £90, 90, for 75 loaded miles. It was a pickup at 7:45, although I arrived at 7:50 and there was nobody around doing anything I was there, arrived on the site, let them know I was here, and then didn't hear anything for a good 20 minutes. So it's gone 8 o'clock before there was any movement. And it's probably more like close to 8:30 by the time I got loaded and off site. I haven't bothered asking for any extra money for this job, for the waiting. I'm just glad to be back on the road, and I am going to be off site at the other end at around about 11:15. So my aim today is to see how it goes. It does feel nice to be back on the road after having had a couple of weeks not, and we'll see how my knees hold up today. I've been in and out of my van a couple of times and they seemed fine, but I must say I don't have a lot of confidence in them, so I'm going to be very careful with how much I use my legs instead of jumping up and down on them, and hopefully I'll make them last a bit longer. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes, and you'll have this video published in a week from today. So I hope you're all well, and I'll let you know how my day goes today. Cheers! Hi there. So I finished my delivery going to Atherstone at 11 o'clock, and I was off site looking for another job, and I just brought myself around to a local garden centre about a mile away from where I dropped off, and then from 11 o'clock until now, which is 12:25, I've been looking for jobs on the CX, and there was quite a lot of work available. I have done a screenshot to show the drivers that were around when I arrived at 11 o'clock. And I was in a reasonably good area. A lot of the work was coming out of Tamworth and B6, Wolverhampton, Walsall, and also a bit from Coventry, a bit from Derby towards the latter sort of half an hour of that time. But not an awful. Oh, and Leicester also stuff from Leicester, which was all kind of about half an hour to 40 minutes away. And I was really looking for like Hinckley, Tamworth, Coventry, which are all within 20 minutes, half an hour away. And in the end, having gone through several cycles of jobs and not getting anything, and bidding on about 10 jobs, a job came up going from B40 to Spalding, and it was one of the better jobs for me to get, except that I was half an hour away from B40, and it was a small van job, and so I thought there were probably lots of drivers who would be closer and do it for cheaper than I could do it for. But I put a bid on that I thought was fair, and that was £80 for 91 loaded miles. So I'm half an hour away from the pickup, about 17 miles away. And I was thinking that the only thing in my favour with this is that it's going to a reasonably quiet area that no one else really wants to go to. And so I did stick an £80 bid on, which was the equivalent of about 86 pence per mile. And then I left it for as long as I could. I did a few other bids, nothing was coming up. And bearing in mind this is an hour and 20 minutes after I'd started looking, I was getting reasonably desperate for work. So I got to a point about 10 minutes later, I couldn't sell any more. So maybe 5 minutes later, it seemed like 10. And I took up a fiver, bid £75 for 91 miles, which is about 82p per mile loaded. And I got the job at that rate. So I'm really glad in the end that I went down by that £5. I still feel alright about that. That's not an okay price, but mainly because it gets me very close to home. And it might be the end of my day when I do this, and it'll be a very early day. I won't have made very much, but the other options were I could have gone to London, I could have gone to the northeast. A lot of work going to Oxfordshire from here, and so I've still got a chance to get some work locally. And who knows, I might even get a job from, I don't know, Boston to Manchester. I might even do that this afternoon. I wouldn't put it past me, let's put it that way. And the only thing that's stopped me doing that is I'm a bit tired at the moment. I did get up early for me. I was awake at 6:45, and that was a bit of a shock for me. But I think we'll see how it goes. I've leave you with this feeling that I feel quite positive about this job and today so far. If that is my last job of the day, then it won't have been very lucrative, but it will have been a short day. And we'll see how it goes. I think I remember the name of the shipper from a time when I did a small van job, and it was a mannequin. It was nowhere near. No, it was a car job on the system as a mannequin, and I remember that. I remember them, and also I've done 3 jobs for this company, and they pay me late every single time. So I'm going to be really mindful that when I get close to the bill date, I'm going to send them a reminder. The thing is, other than paying late, I've got no issues with this company. They seem like really nice people on the phone, so I'm not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater and sort of refuse to work for them because they pay late. Because to be fair, even though they pay late, when I remind them, they always pay straight away. I know it's not good behaviour, but I think I can live with that. I can manage that, and I can be aware of it. I can manage it internally. I can manage it with them. So I'm just mindful of that, but this gets me very close to home, which is good. So overall, big smiley face from me today. Slightly weary, but big smiley face. I'll let you know how it goes. Cheers. Okay, hello. It's now nearly 3:30, and I've just finished offloading my second job at Spalding. I've had a quick look at who's around, because this really is my home area, and 2 of the drivers that are local were on the move and driving home as I was coming up here, and then probably about another 4 or 5 local drivers are still in their home bases. Now whether they've been there all day, I don't know, but it's possible. And I've done a quick screenshot to show the number of active drivers that there are in this area, sort of north and east of Peterborough. And there's probably, I've counted them quickly but I forgot, but it's probably about 8 to 10 between Sleaford, Boston, Wisbech and Spalding, and just below that. And I suspect that they're not all available to work right now, but some of them will be. And there is no jobs at the moment for today. There was a great job as I was coming up, but it was the wrong way around. It was going from a CB postcode to Spalding, but I was going to end up in Spalding and not the CB. If it'd been the other way around, it would have been great. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to wander slowly home. It's way too early to start work, but I may as well look for work at home than here. And I know what will happen. I'll get home, get comfortable, and think, oh, that's it now, I'm stopped for the day. So I will keep looking, I promise you, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is the last video. So I won't do my stats just yet. If I don't do another video, I'll do my stats for my next video. Or not, so I'll do a little supplementary video at the end of this with my stats today. But basically, roughly speaking, I would have made for myself about £20 after business costs. So not a good day again, but at least I'm back on the road. I like that, and it's been okay. It's been alright.